the Civil Liberties Organization, CLO, has petitioned the international community, including 11 powerful countries, to immediately impose strict sanctions and visa ban on Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule and Professor Tanko, for their roles in the March 18 gubernatorial elections in Nasarawa State. As I speak to you in this press briefing that is signed by myself and the Executive Director, the CLO is warning that it is time to rein in all anti-democratic elements who are bent on sabotaging Nigeria's democracy with impunity. The CLO leaders said the organization has formally sent petitions to the government of the United States of America, the UK, Canada, Italy, France, Germany, China, Saudi Arabia, Australia, South Africa, and the European Union through their embassies in Nigeria to request immediate imposition of sanctions and visa ban on the Nasarawa State Governor, Professor Tanko, who is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Jos, Plateau State, for their roles in manipulating and subverting the governorship election results of March 18, 2023 in Nasarawa State. It is our contention that since the judgment was given by the Election Petition Tribunal nullifying the return of Engineer Abdullahi Sule as governor of the state by the Independent National Electoral Commission and declaring Honorable David Ombugado of the People's Democratic Party as winner of the elections, the CLO is strongly alleging that the governor has been making statements capable of undermining the sanctity and independence of the judiciary and capable of threatening the unity of the country. The CLO notes that the gubernatorial election in the state afforded Nasarawa people the opportunity to exercise their democratic rights and elect leaders of their choice in accordance with democratic tenets. But Governor Sule, who has challenged the judgment on appeal, is now resorting to self-help through his utterances instead of waiting for the courts to decide his fate. We are by this press conference calling out Professor Tanko, the INEC returning officer for Nasarawa State, who declared the results in favor of Governor Sule, which has now been reversed by the tribunal. For us in the CLO, in accordance with our democracy and governance mandates, we believe that it is time to hold politicians and INEC officials who behave inappropriately to account for their actions. We strongly believe also that bad behavior cannot be rewarded with public office. Impunity must now be put down and perpetrators brought to justice. The international community must act now to save democracy. In this petition that we are presenting before you, we are insisting that Governor Abdullahi Sule of the All Progressives Congress was one of the 4 candidates in the governorship elections for Nasarawa State, and that included Honorable David Ombugado of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Others who participated in that election, if you recall, are Yakubu Medoya of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, and Mustafa Abubakar of the Social Democratic Party. A day after the election on March 19, 2023, the CLO observed that the Independent National Electoral Commission had earlier promised to declare results of the governorship poll at 9 a.m. the following day, which is March 20, 2023. However, for inexplicable reasons, the state returning officer, Professor Tanko, who is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Jos, emerged 5 hours earlier than promised at 4 a.m. while most people were still asleep, and declared APC Sule winner. According to Professor APC Sule polled 347,209 votes to defeat PDP's David Ombugado, whom he claims scored 283,016 votes. This was followed by days of public rage and protests, including the CLO branch in Nasarawa State, which also joined that protest. As the in Nasarawa State accused Professor Ishaya of manipulating the results. Since then, Nasarawa State has witnessed widespread turbulence over what the electorates now see as a rape of democracy. Everyone had expected Ombugado to be declared as winner since he was leading with an unassailable margin in all the 12 of the 13 local government areas announced at the time, with results of only 2 wards. 2 wards, take note, not even local government, being awaited from the 13th local government area, being Lafia. But while providing a breakdown for Lafia local government area, Professor Ishaya falsely and deliberately claimed that Sule polled 117,213 votes against Ombugado's 41,494 votes, a difference of 57,519 votes. The CLO notes that as a Democrat and peace-loving politician, David Ombugado appealed to aggrieved electorates to remain calm while he took his case to the Nasarawa State Elections Petitions Tribunal. You all recall that in a landmark judgment by the tribunal on Monday, October 2nd, 2023, the tribunal dismissed the fraudulent results announced by Professor Tanko an independent National Electoral Commission for Lafia local government area, and declared that David Ombugado indeed won that election. The tribunal ordered INEC to withdraw the certificate of return, earlier awarded the All Progressives Congress candidate, Sule, and hands him over to the rightful winner, Ombugado. It was established during trial at the tribunal how Governor Sule managed to post 78,586 votes in Gayam and Siroma wards in Lafia local government area, when, according to INEC election records, both wards had only 34,000 accredited voters. For us at the CLO, this unacceptable electoral heist is a direct affront on the core values of electoral democracy. INEC's continuous voter registration portal, IREF, reviewed that Governor Sule's actual score in Lafia local government area was 51,199 against PDP's 48,770, a difference of just 2,429 votes. The judges at the tribunal agreed with the testimony of the key witness that the 2 wards in Lafia local government area, that is Siroma and Gayam, had the most incredible results. Well, today we are demanding very clearly that appropriate sanctions should be meted to all individuals who played a role in subverting elections in the state as a way of deepening and sustaining democracy in the country. We are therefore requesting the embassies and the countries that we have written to, the United States, UK, Canada, France, all of the civilized democracies of the world, to activate the necessary legal organs in their respective countries to sanction and impose a visa ban on Governor Sule of Nasarawa State and Professor Tanko Ishaya, the INEC returning officer for the gubernatorial election in Nasarawa State, in colluding to manipulate the election figures to favor Governor Sule. We are maintaining that Nigeria is the biggest black democracy in the world and the most populated black nation on earth. And therefore, Nigeria needs the support of the international community for its democracy to survive. We are warning that the current reign of impunity by election riggers and manipulators must be put to an end if African nations will not be forced to be driven to seek alternative governance models. The CLO is, however, reaffirming its faith in democracy as the best form of government that should be encouraged and supported by all. Gentlemen of the press, thank you very much.